Let the battle begin. Hi everybody, my name is Keaton, and today I am here to play the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for my Blue Koopa Troopa self to celebrate Bowser Day today. So happy Bowser Day to all of you. Anybody who loves Bowser, well, you have come in the right place because I really love him a lot since, you know, now I really adore him from any Mario games, and I want to make something fun for my channel here, and just to play random games for usual probably would make sense to you guys all about. So as you can see, I choose to do like macro and micro, part of my interest with the furries art, so it's probably why I like I love doing, even seeing Bowser's big feet and paws like that. I find that to be very hot for his pose. So yeah, that's just kind of the way I like to do for my interest and fun. Just want to make something good and special about this. Since we got like tons of days, like Mario Day for March 10th, Yoshi Day on I believe it's yeah, April 4th. I forgot about that because on April 4th for Yoshi Day, I just did a let's play on Yoshi's Story, which was my 7th let's play, and it was a good game. Probably not the greatest, but it's a good game if I'm being honest, because there was just some parts that I can have trouble about the controls, or maybe just the part with the stage when I kept dying when I'm trying to like get through without when I'm trying to get through without losing random color Yoshis I choose that I want to continue using to carry on. Probably why I have to do this. So for you guys who are wondering if I have played any games that's Bowser related, I would say I might have with Super Mario Party and Mario Kart, but I don't think I have played with Bowser's Inside Story. But I remember I watched my neighbor played it ever since when I was young. I was probably like 10 when I see my neighbor. I used to have. I mean, I know I still have neighbors in real life from places, but what I mean is that when I was little, like not before I moved out when I was 10, but yeah, since then and then I watched on walkthrough on YouTube about it, and I find that the game, and I hear everybody loves that game because you get to play as Bowser. And honestly, I'm happy for that. It would have been nice if Nintendo can make a new Bowser game when it's all about Bowser for a storyline that's like, when Mario and Luigi are not inside Bowser's body, for the inside story. If you guys get and see what I mean, because if I see something like that, I would love it, and maybe it would be my favorite game I love to play for this kind of case, because it would just be great if there's a new Bowser game, probably for Nintendo Switch 2. That's something I wanted to mention, what I would love about that requires like his giant form that he could be stomping around and probably stomp on Mario with his huge feet and paws. That would have been great, and I would have loved that shot, which I would say I hope for with the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 when it comes out next year, since just for a new form of becoming macro. Which is why you can see I'm playing this game on on macro and micro for just for with the battle form that I find fitting for Bowser. Because you can see him, how huge he can be from anime movies and I want to say show, but I think with the Super Mario Bros. Super show when it came out in 1989, he's only called like King Koopa, not until like I'm not sure when. I think 1990s or something. I don't know. I wasn't even born until 2001, so I'm not so sure. But as you can see, I officially won. I was so close to, you know, to die, but I was lucky I didn't die, which I'm thankful about that. So what I'm doing right now is I want to play as both Bowser and Bowser Jr. for the battle with Mario, like two against, because I love both of them for my interests. Of course, yes, for their paws, but I find it to be really awesome to see, you know, for my favorite villain characters. I know there are some good villain characters from like any video games and movies and TV shows, which honestly it's hard to pick which villain characters is your favorite. When I would say probably, I don't know, maybe just interests, which I could only say about you know, with Bowser and Bowser Jr. to be my favorite villain characters. But okay. There's just a lot of things I'm hoping what Nintendo can make for Switch 2. I did hear they said they're gonna make Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch 2, which got me, which I'm excited for, to be honest, because what I hope for, what Nintendo should do is they should make Koopa Troopa playable for Smash Bros. I wish they could have done it for this game instead of like, you know, the useless characters like Min Min from ARMS. I guess that's what it's called. There was just some parts that I wish they could have added Koopa Troopa playable, because I love being Koopa for Mario Bros. Because they did add like playable Koopa Troopa for Mario Kart games and Mario Party 2, like any Mario Party games and carts. I heard there's like a flop about Mario Kart World, which is, I mean, it's understandable. I guess the random outfits are okay, whenever you get something, but I feel like maybe that's probably not the greatest. So everybody prefers with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which it is my favorite series to play on Nintendo Switch when it came out in 2017. Like, it's been, well, 8 years ago. So if they're doing Bowser Jr., which they should for Super Smash Bros. On the Switch 2, instead of having Bowser be in the cart, like the clown cart, they should have him like similar like Bowser to just stand on the ground and deal with all the fighting, like attacking with the combat claws and paws together for the poses. I probably would have loved it. It probably would have been my favorite Super Smash Bros. Series game of all time, because it would just be fantastic if Nintendo can make something really amazing about this for what I think, for my interest. Just for my opinion, there's just a lot of things I like, and I'm very disappointed now because I let Mario like hit my brother Bowser Jr. You know, already lose on the 10, now on like 9 lives. I did really good with Bowser. I didn't die. I was close to, but I'm not even gonna try to like get through this game without death. Like, I'm not even gonna try doing this, since I just want to have some good time playing. That's all I could do to have fun. So have you guys played any Mario Party games and Mario Kart? I would like to hear down in the comments if you have played any of them. Um, I know a lot of everybody has also played Bowser's Inside Story with the DS and the 3DS. I think everybody that I'm hearing, everyone prefers the original than the remake, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do about the graphics and then something like a little bit changed up, while we also have Bowser Jr.'s journey, while not only just the remake that you might have already tell, but you know, just some either way. If I'm gonna, I never played though, and if I'm being honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of the RPG games for Mario. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Mario, as I would say with Paper Mario, which I would love Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star, Color Splash, and the Origami King. I say about those when that doesn't require with the star points from like the Thousand Year Door and the original first Paper Mario game. I find that to be, you know, I'm just very picky with those things. I don't really like them much. I just wanted to say this to be honest here. I would say because with the level up is what's the trouble for me. Even when you're trying to like, when you try to like get those more HP and FP, and I think it's called PP, you know, for the ability for, you know, upgrades in Paper Mario series. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But I do plan on probably do a series with Paper Mario games. Um, like, if I would have to do a Paper Mario series, I would have to start the beginning from like the first that came out 2001 all the way to the Origami King to follow up the sequel timeline of Paper Mario games. Don't get me wrong, both the original and Thousand Year Door, they are both good Paper Mario games. I'm just having some picky moments about with the star points that I don't really like. I know they kind of did the same about Super Paper Mario with the HP to like, you know, get to a level high up. But I don't think it's that terrible for battle when all you do is just like, you know, you jump on or hammer on the enemies. I guess something I would love, that I would love to play more, especially you could also play as random characters, not just Mario, but you could also play as Luigi, Peach, and Bowser, which I would say would be my favorite just because we could get to play as Bowser, my dad. So what's interesting that you probably have known or didn't know is that you know, for what kind of animal Bowser is for being a Koopa, he is both like the dragon and a turtle, like a fire breathing dragon and a turtle for the shell. I want to say same with Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings too. So I'm very sad I didn't get to like beat Mario with, you know, with Bowser Jr. to not die, but it's a real bummer, I'll have to say about this part. But okay, this one I was trying to find. For the music song, I'm gonna do the Stadia. And what I'm gonna do this time, I'm gonna do I'm gonna make Bowser and Bowser Jr. fight Mario and Luigi together. That's what I'm gonna do, so it's gonna be fun. And this is all what I'm doing for Bowser's Day. Okay, I was gonna say, where is Luigi? And the answer is, he's right there. So after that, then I'll do another one for Mario Kart stage, and this time switch over to play as Bowser Jr. and that'll be it for this gameplay, you know, for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Ouch. So yes, that's all I can say about I find how hot Bowser is with his feet and himself, also along with Bowser Jr. Okay, I know I'm being weird. I'm sorry. I couldn't help but just saying those, but you know, that's just how my interest is. You know, just with the poses is all I can say. But I gotta admit, when I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie, like when it came out, like 2 years ago, I find that both Mario and Luigi together when they fight Bowser, it looks so epic to see when they're like in superstar form. It's just awesome. But I also feel bad for Bowser too, especially since when Princess Peach have to like feed him the mini mushroom to make him grow small and have him get like, you know, just have him get trapped in the bottle to like the cage. Something I would feel bad, but you know, I guess that's just how the way it goes for the bad guys against good guys. But you know, since now they're gonna be making the Super Mario Bros. 2 movie in April next year, I'm I think they're probably gonna make something new with Bowser. And what I hope for the movie is, for the second one, we get to see like fully with Yoshi. We only kind of see a little bit of a Yoshi when Mario, Peach, and Toad go on an adventure, and then there's like the end credit scenes with Yoshi just hatching the egg, like the green one. So I'm really hoping for, you know, to see fully with Yoshi and the other characters. Like, there's just some characters I really like and I hope to see. My least favorite characters, you're wondering, I would say with two. That would be with Wario and Waluigi. They're both just look very creepy and weird. I really don't like how weird they look, honestly. They just creep me out, honestly. And gross too. I won't say why, but I'm sure you all know why for yourself. So what are your guys' hope for the Super Mario Bros. 2 movie when it comes out next year? Let me know down in the comments below as well. I would like to hear what do you hope for, and you know, there's just so many questions I'll be asking you all if you have played or watched or seen anything like about Bowser and anything, and what are your hope for with just everything with hoping. Alright, watch out for the small mini mushroom. It's funny because they're doing like the red except with probably different dark colors. They didn't add like the blue mini mushroom for like to be blue, similar like the Super Mario Bros. Game series. But you know, I guess that's just the way they wanted to make. But maybe they'll change for Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo Switch 2 when they can decide to, you know, when they come up ideas for an announcement to make. Because I think it'll be really fun to do with what they will have in mind. So I have decided to make like number 6. I probably didn't add for Luigi, honestly. I don't know. But it's okay because I say it's fine because I could just get to... It's, I would say, hard anyways to try to get through without dying from losing 10 lives while you defeat them for 10 lives on the stocks. That's why I'm doing it, because Because I feel like if I'm doing like 3, it'll be like I would get them done quickly. It'd be too boring. So I'm like, I'll just do 10 stocks, make it a little harder. For you guys can watch and see me play play games that's like a little hard. Not too hard though. Like if I were to play like Knack or Uncharted or The Last of Us, I would do like normal to make it like not too easy and not too hard. That's something I would wanted to do and make. Alright. Almost there. Oh! Well, there goes Luigi. Alright. Mario, or not Mario, Bowser and Bowser Jr. wins. That's awesome. Alright. Now I'm gonna do this one more time, and this time I want to switch. So here, I'm gonna play as random characters while I switch. Whoops, nope, I don't want to do that actually. Bowser Jr., there you are. Let's go! Woo! Alright, after this, then I will be done recording this video and, you know, just get all the Bowser Day video finished upload with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate when I play as Bowser and Bowser Jr. on the battle that I made for like macro and micro from like giant against small bugs creatures. Oh yeah, let's go big. And you know, I just choose to make it like just only mushroom because I think they'll do. I just find it fitting for only for macro and micro together. There are DLCs in this game that I have not bought, but there are always some I wanted to try playing. I think the problem is for me is I don't think I have time to buy anything on eShop for like Super Smash Bros. Characters when they cost money. Like probably cheap, I guess, but you know, there's just some games I would like to buy that I want to play for myself. You know, for my interest that I want to get as not only play that I can do a let's play on YouTube in the future, but it's also because I want to do I want to have the physical copy games be my collections for my interests. When it comes to like Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros, Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon, and Kirby, there's just a lot of games. Like a lot of games I would like to give a chance to try playing that I'm now into. Like I want to give Digimon games a chance to try by playing Cyber Sleuth. I believe that's what it's called. That I wanted to give a chance to try playing it because I realized not only when I watch anime, but now when I watch just a little bit of a gameplay of some Digimon games from Next Order and you know, with the Cyber Sleuth and other series, I realized they're similar to like Pokemon games for like the battle, even with the name that goes with Mon. You know, it's similar. And I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. I never grew up with Digimon, but I might have for Pokemon since Pokemon are like way more popular than Digimon since I don't know. I just find it to be like what makes sense how popular they can be. And you know, it's just something I can do the series for fun. There are games I don't want to try playing. like, I know there are like personally, like I know some of my friends have played GTA. Honestly, I don't like those kind of games. They're not my thing. I would say not only too violent, but I I think it's just not. I don't think those kinds of games are interests me. They're not that great. I don't really like them much. So I prefer that's like not terrible. Like you know, with Mario, just for my interest, I love. Those are just things I like that I can enjoy having fun, especially ever since I grew up playing. Which, in fact, the first time I played video games was Super Mario 64 DS when it came out when I was 3 years old. When I had my cousin, give that game to me, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't really into video games, even though it is my first time I get into Mario and video games so far. Uh, but the thing is, I've my only interests from my childhood was just watching the movies that I watched so many times, until when I got up to 8, when I began to play Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga for the Wii. I'm it now it gives me I begin to have interest to play more video games that I love playing. So yeah, pretty much a long story you can really say, because because I have it's just something you go through from childhood, that whatever interest, until when you grow up older to become like teenagers and adults. You can have different interests when you changed a lot. I guess that's how part of growing up is all about, for your interests. And I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff I like, and we all know that. I could also do with what is it? I can also do with um Mario Party, like Super Mario Party, that I have did a gameplay before, but I haven't recorded or uploaded them since then. But it does give me idea about what stages, what other I can do. Wow, the Shy Guy just murdered Bowser Jr. How dare they? Wow, there's oh, you just kill my father. You are so gonna regret that, Mario. And Luigi punches us to set us on fire. I mean, both Bowser and Bowser Jr. can get through fire. Like, they should just get through lava without losing their skins to become dry Bowser and Jr. together. Like, really, that's what I want to say, because I would say because they're like dragons. Dragons are immune to lava, which I would say that when I just only watch with the scene on YouTube for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, when Spike gets into the lava with Garble and Smolder, and I think Ember is what she is called. There are other characters in Friendship is Magic who are dragons. Which Spike is my favorite character because he's cute, funny, and just awesome all together. That the only reason I love about Spike from Friendship is Magic. And as you can see, both Bowser and Bowser Jr. wins their victories. So, that was fun. Alright, that's a good way for me to stop the video. I've been recording for like nearly 30 minutes, so I think it's a good way to stop here, since after all the talking and, just have Bowser and Bowser Jr. fight all together to battle Mario and Luigi. So, happy Bowser Day to all of you guys who are a fan of Bowser as I do for my favorite villain character. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do and like to see me play more video games like this, please show me some support by leaving a like on this video. And if you're new to my YouTube channel here, welcome. Go ahead and hit a subscribe button so you guys can watch and see me play more video games like this. And after you subscribe, do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that way you will all be getting notified on whenever I can post videos without missing them. And do not forget to leave a nice comments down below for what do you guys think of this game and overall, a nice comments in general. And with this being said, I will see you guys all next time. Bye!